Many of the parents' salaries might range anywhere from $12 to $18 an hour. And if that's what you see as your job opportunities for the future, that is something that concerns me.
Nevada's unemployment in 2009 was the highest in the country.
In fact, there were media articles that called us the Detroit of the West.
And that's due in part to an unskilled, uneducated workforce.
The community said, we need something better than gaming, and we need to diversify.
So Governor Sandoval was really deliberate about bringing a large anchor employer into the state.
It is my honor to announce that we have reached an agreement with Tesla Motor Company.
Back in 2016, Tesla built the Gigafactory in Reno, Nevada, and part of them coming was to give back to our community for $37.5 million into education.
We've got 63,000 students here in the public education system that are our community and our workforce of the future, so we've got to do what we can to help them achieve success so that they can fill the jobs that we're bringing to the community now.
Now it's time for you guys to do hands-on robotics, so we're very excited to get started with our training. The Tesla investment, when it started, we really focused on training teachers at Title I schools first. And so giving them grants and opportunities, free materials, free training, free resources, and stipends so that they can get trained to bring their students these STEM skills.
Education leaders and Tesla representatives unveiled a new effort to get students engaged in robotics.
The Robotics Academy of Nevada is happening this week. It's our second week-long teacher training, and our job is to train teachers around the state to bring robotics competition and robotics education to the classroom. So this week-long event is to expose rookie coaches, rookie teachers to this new world of robotics.
The programming is very similar. Yeah. This training, which is sponsored by Nevada Robotics, which is sponsored by Tesla and EDON and Nevada Gold Mines and a number of other entities and companies. We are having teachers here to learn to use robotics in their classroom.
We're trying to prepare our teachers to understand kind of what they are dealing with. Because a lot of these teachers, they're not from the robotics industry or have robotics background or even engineering background.
The programming platform that we use is Scratch, which is open source. It was out of MIT's Lifelong Learning Lab, and it's accessible to everybody. It's free. It's something that the kids can take home and teachers can learn it. It's accessible. We are all building and programming and learning together. So the first boys who joined the robotics club were Sergio, Cecilio, and Brian. The end of the school year, we had a little celebration. They didn't want robotics to end. And so I said, well, we're doing this training. Why don't I invite you to help these teachers who are going to be like you were that first week when we opened up the box and worked with the robots. And you could come along and be our teaching assistants. Thank you, bye-bye. All right, Sergio, you ready? Off to get Brian. Yesterday, I drove around, picked them all up. So when we get there, you're gonna see Ms. Turner and Mr. Pratt. Yes. And brought them here.
And I will say a special thanks to our trainer students that are here. Really cool you guys had a chance to be here.
So when I saw them, it made my day.
Yay!
Thank you. Because here are three boys that started this program with me here at Trainer Middle School. They talked to everybody, told their jokes, and they were hands-on on all the robots.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
They helped in all aspects of the course, giving their view from a student versus a teacher. Those three students all have learning disabilities. But through robotics, they're getting all of those things that they need to meet what their learning disability is and try and get them to grow.
Ready? Here you go.
We worked so hard, but we did not let the failure bring us down.
Okay, then you're gonna have
120.
At the end of that, when we finally got the robot to move, it was amazing, like Christmas morning. And I think he felt the same way. We are a Title I school. Most often our students are worried about where they're going to sleep that night. So what's really cool about the STEM program and the robotics program coming to Trainer is we're giving these students the foundation to be a positive influence in their own communities.
Just knowing that Tesla, the Gigafactory, is just over the hill, those kids go through high school robotics and they could be making $75,000, I don't even know, it's high for this community.
This is the first time these kids are experiencing it, and that gives me goosebumps because they deserve it just like anybody else.